Welcome back. Thank God it's Friday, and you know what it is? It's that time when you get to ask Mbithe anything you want to know about investments. Earlier on, we had Mr. Sang telling us about how he stole his father's coat. I wonder what he did with that money. I hope you were able to watch it earlier. If you aren't, we're always streaming live. You can always catch the earlier part of this session on our Metropol TV page, and that is on YouTube. Now, we are trying to answer Sang. We have gotten to the point where we have convinced him, I hope beyond any shadow of doubt, that he should certainly consider diversifying his portfolio and looking at stocks on the Nairobi Securities Exchange. The question is, how does he do it? He's never done it. He doesn't know how to go about it. So we went and called on some of our friends, and today we have Miss Grace Wangeci, who is the team leader of the client relations team at Genghis Capital. Welcome to the show, Grace.
Thank you for having me, Mbithe.
Yes, I hope you watched the earlier session.
Yes, I did.
Okay.
And I'm very happy because I'm going to be having Sang as my first client.
Sang as your first client.
Yes.
Go Sang. I don't know, how does it work? Did you come with hard copies, or how does it work if I want to open an account?
So if you want to open an account with Genghis Capital,
yes,
you're in luck because we have an app. It's called G-Kuze.
Oh, wow.
Yes, it's available both on Play Store and App Store.
Okay.
Yes, and so once he downloads the app, then he gets to sign up,
yes,
and verify his email and log back in,
okay,
and create an account.
Okay.
So because we need some information from him, we need to know his identification documents, his full names, his KRA pin, because of course at the end of it all, after he makes his money, he needs to pay tax.
Yes.
So, and he also needs to upload some documents like his ID,
okay,
a signature specimen, and a passport photo.
And a passport photo.
Yes.
First thing, G-Kuze.
Yes.
And that is, how do we spell G-Kuze?
G-Kuze is G.
Yes.
K-U-Z-E.
Ah, G-Kuze.
Yes.
Wow. Okay. I don't know. I thought it would be
Grow
like
yourself.
J or something. Oh, grow yourself. Yes. G-Kuze.
Yes.
So we are downloading the app, and that is G-Kuze, yes, on the Play Store or Android. Mr. Sang, tuko pamoja? We're together. So you download the app, and then it gives you a verification process. You go through an email verification.
Yes.
Am I taken then back to the app to put in my details, or where do I go to next?
Yes, once you get the verification link on your email,
okay,
you click on it and it takes you back to the app.
Back to the app,
yes,
okay.
Where you fill in your details,
okay,
and create and then you create an account.
Okay, so I can upload my documents on the app.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so and that's the key thing that I need. I need my ID.
Yes.
And then I need a specimen of my signature. So what's that? I take a paper and I sign and
you sign and you take a photo of it.
And you take a photo.
Yes.
Okay, not even a scan. Fantastic.
No,
I really like that,
because
half the time I always have to scan things and I never have a scan. Anyway, okay, so you take a photo of your signature.
Yes.
And then
you upload.
Yes.
And then a photo of yourself.
A photo of my, okay.
Yes, you can even take the photo of yourself right in the middle of the application.
Oh, is it? So yes, it's a selfie?
Not exactly, because you don't need the filters, okay, but yes, it needs to be official. We need to be straight looking.
Okay, so it's official. So I can't just be there posing like I'm on Instagram or doing some random story. So it has to be. And then is there a preference for the background?
We prefer a clear background.
A clear background. Yes. So this would be a bit busy.
Yes.
Okay.
But yeah.
So just a plain. So I just stand behind in one of my walls.
Yes.
I just have one of my walls, and then I do the photo.
Yes.
Okay. And then my KRA pin certificate as well.
No, the KRA pin. There's where you enter the details.
You enter the details there.
Yes.
Okay.
Because we will verify that by checking that through the KRA website.
Through the KRA website.
Yes.
And what about my ID? Do I take a photo and upload that?
Yes, you take a photo. So you just need to place it somewhere.
Yes.
Take a photo of the front side.
Yes.
And ensure that all the sides are captured.
Okay.
And the back side as well.
Okay.
Yes.
Fantastic. Then after I do that, so this is a photo of my ID, both sides, a photo of myself with a clear background, a serious photo, a formal photo,
yes,
not a selfie,
yes,
and then a specimen of my signature. So I sign somewhere, then I take a photo, and then I put in my KRA PIN number.
Yes.
Then what happens thereafter?
After that, then it tells you to check that all the details are okay.
Okay.
In case you need to change anything.
Yes.
And then you send it for verification.
Okay.
Yes, the process to open a CDS account takes 48 working hours, which is 2 working days.
Oh wow, 48
yes.
And then
we tell you these are your details.
Oh, welcome email. Oh wow,
yeah.
I feel so all right.
Yeah, then yeah, so we also give you your details because through the app you're able to also fund your account,
okay,
the CDS account, because it is interlinked with M-Pesa. So, and it also has the details of our bank.
Yes.
So once we send you the details, then your details, then you can be able to put that as the account number when you're using the pay bill.
Oh,
for
fantastic.
yes.
Okay, so it's today's Monday. I've done the process. I've downloaded my G-Kuze app. I have gotten an email verification. Then I've gone through the stage of take a photo of myself, take a photo of my ID, take a photo of my specimen, my signature specimen, put in my carrier number. It's Wednesday. It has been verified. What do I do next?
When you get the email from us, then you go back to the app. It welcomes you with some of the research information that we have.
Oh, research. Okay, yes, fantastic.
Yes.
All right.
So some of the recommendations we have been giving.
Yes.
And also when you click on the individual counters, you can also see all the news that is pertained to that counter.
Okay.
Yes. Then you can also be able to view the market.
Yes.
Real time.
Wow.
And you're able, like I said before, you have the ability to fund the account through M-Pesa.
Okay.
So you just go back, log in, fund the M-Pesa through M-Pesa, and then you can now look at the market.
Okay.
Yeah, based on the information that we have given you,
yes,
the recommendations and the news, then you make a decision,
okay,
and then you trade.
And I like, so recommendations, it's you have stocks and you have sell this stock, yes, buy this stock,
or hold
this stock.
Yes.
So if you're saying sell, it means I should not be looking at it for now. If I'm it's my first time to look at the securities exchange.
Yes. Yes.
So sell, don't look at that.
Don't look at that.
Buy, I should pay attention to that.
Oh yes.
And then I click on whatever link is, then I can be able to see news and I can be able to see the price list.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And then if it's a hold, what do I do if the recommendation is a hold?
If the recommendation is a hold, mm-hmm, you hold the stock.
You hold the stock.
For example, but that is only for people who already hold the stock.
Already holding it.
Yes. So if you're new to the platform, all
yes,
you look at is the buy.
Look at the buys.
Yes.
And then figure out what the buys are.
Yes.
So once I get the buys, what's the minimum number of stocks I can buy?
You're not limited to the number of stocks,
yes,
as long as you can be able to afford them.
You can afford them.
Yes, okay, because you need to buy 100. The minimum you can buy is 100 shares
of each counter.
Yes,
okay,
and also you have to cover the commission charge.
Yes. How much do you charge?
It is 2.1%.
Wow, that's expensive.
Is it?
Yes.
That's standard.
Okay. Yes, that's the standard. Okay.
Especially for orders that are less than 100,000.
And over 100?
Over 100,000 is 1.8.
1.8.
Yes.
So 2.1%.
Yes. 2.1%.
So that means if I want to buy shares for 5,000, I have to put an additional. What is 2.1% of 5,000? I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
The 2.1%.
The 2.1%.
Yes.
Okay. Then is there any other cost outside of the 2.1%?
No other cost outside the 2.1%.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Okay.
Yes.
And then how do I know how my portfolio is doing? How my stocks are doing?
Through the G-Kuze app, you're able to check how your portfolio is, how the stocks in your portfolio are performing.
Okay.
Because it is going to show you whether they are losing or they're gaining.
Oh, fantastic!
Yes. So it compares the price at which you bought them when you bought them,
yes,
and the price at which it's trading today.
Okay.
Yes.
Fantastic. That makes sense. We should probably find out later on in the show whether Mr. Sang, do we have our accounts ready? Okay, in process. Okay, fantastic. Right. So then when people walk into your offices, or if I'm stuck with the G-Kuze app, is there like a call center? How do I contact you?
When you're stuck, there's a chat function in the app.
Yes.
So you just go, there's a place where it's written if you want to message us.
Yes.
So you just message us.
And it's real time?
Yes, it's real time.
It's real time.
Yes.
And then I've opened and then I've looked at your research and I have seen the buys that you have and I'm ready and I've put money in my account. Then how do I raise my order?
Raising the order, you actually can execute the order by yourself.
Oh, interesting.
Yes, so you click on the counter that you are interested in and click buy.
And click buy.
Yeah, of course you have to enter how many shares you want to buy.
Okay.
Yes.
And then how long does it take? So is it real time?
It is real time.
It's real time.
Yes, as long as it has been matched. And to match, I mean, if you have put a particular price that there's already somebody willing to sell to you at that particular price, then it's matched.
So
it's
immediate. Okay.
Yes.
And then can I put my orders at night, or am I limited to when the stock exchange is open?
You are limited to when the stock exchange is open, especially for execution. But you can put before it's called pre-open.
Yes.
You can put just before the market opens.
What time is pre-open?
Pre-open is anytime before 9:31.
Okay. Yes. So between 9 and 9:31.
Yes.
So if I want to go ahead and I'm sure what I want to buy, I can actually go before the market opens and put it.
Yes.
And then the trading hours of the stock exchange, that is 9:30 to
9:32 to 3.
To 3.
3 p.m.
To 3.
Yes.
So which means outside of those hours, I can't put any orders on the G-Kuze app?
No, it's not possible.
Okay. So the only thing I can do on the G-Kuze app outside of these hours is maybe read the research, find out what's happening.
Yeah, and also look at your portfolio.
And look at your portfolio.
Yes.
Okay. So then what's your advice for people who are now, they're opening an account, they want to start trading? What tidbits, 1 or 2, that do you normally tell them so that they can increase their chances of succeeding as an investor?
What we advise our clients is first you have to understand what your investment objectives are.
Okay, investment objectives.
Yes, right. And then you couple that with your risk appetite. You need to know, because of course shares are very risky.
They're very risky,
that, because they vary in prices every day.
All right.
Yeah, so you need to identify whether you are risk averse or you can take a bit of risk.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you are, then you can go ahead and buy shares.
Okay.
Yes.
And investment objective, what do you mean by that?
Investment objective means that you know what are you investing, what purpose are you investing for? Yes, so and for how long?
What are the typical reasons for investing then?
There are people who want to hold shares for income, dividend stocks.
Okay.
There are people who want to make maybe money on a short term, which is mostly speculative.
Yes.
Who look after the capital appreciation of a stock.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Then the final question, I know we did host one of your research team members earlier in the year, and they walked us through the playbook. Is that something that's available on G-Kuze? Because there's a section of the playbook that gave strategies for investing.
Yes.
So it said if you're high risk and you want high return, then you should go for the aggressive portfolio. If you're moderate return, go for the moderate portfolio. If you do not want to lose or stand the risk of losing your money, then go for the that was the risk. I don't know.
Income portfolio.
Well, for the income portfolio. So is this information available for people on the G-Kuze as a guide or as a benchmark if they want to invest?
Yes, it's available. Every research that is sent out by our research team is pushed through the app.
It's available.
Yes, so it's available on the app.
Okay.
Yes.
So we need to download the G-Kuze app, and then before we start, probably read the playbook for 2020 and understand what we need to do.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Grace, for coming to see us. We're coming to the tail end of our show. I don't know if there's anything that you want to bring out before we close the show.
The people need to invest.
Yes.
To be honest, because a lot of young people have not invested.
Yes.
And there are also, for those ones who are not looking to go the aggressive way, there are other investment solutions out there.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Thank you so much for your time. That was Grace Wangeci, who is the team leader for the client relations team at Genghis Capital. What have we learned today? There are options of doing opening an account online. I think you're lucky if you haven't already opened one. In my days, we literally had to fill in form after form after form after form. But the G-Kuze app is available on your Play Store or on your Android phone if that's what you're using. Download it, and it's a very easy process. Take a photo of yourself, not a selfie, a formal photo. Take a photo of your signature specimen. Take a photo of your ID. Open that account, and there's research. I like that. And we are not being charged for the research, correct? And we can actually look at the playbook 2020. I think that would be the starting point if you're looking to make your investments. Open your account, fund it. Let's have fun as we are learning how to invest, and really let's consume much less and try to invest. I always say, if you can afford to consume and you can be able to go out over the weekend and have coffee and cake or drink with your friends, you really can afford to invest as well. This was us from the team here at Markets today. We're running our show, Ask Bithe. Continue asking us your questions. We'll tally all of them and seek to answer them again next week. Thank you for your time. Enjoy your weekend. And if you're young, let's invest. Let's make money for ourselves into the future. Asante sana. Good afternoon.